Alright guys, today's video is my Fluke setup. Not my reel and rod, but basically what I carry. My bag and what I store my Gulp with. I don't use spearing and squid. That's fine if you do, but this is not your video if you're using live bait. Because what I carry, you're going to need, well, if you use spearing and squid, you're going to need like a cooler, ice, and I'm not all about that. Once Gulp came on the scene, basically I just always use this. It changed the game totally. And so basically this is for the Gulp users. This video is for the Gulp users. And if you're kind of interested on how I carry my stuff around all day, well, stick around. Alright, so let's first talk about my Gulp container. My Gulp container is this thing called, what's it called? Cool Gear. Okay? Now I bought this a couple of years ago, a few years ago, like 3 years ago. I went to CVS looking for a beach umbrella. My girlfriend at the time, she wanted to go to the beach. We didn't have a beach umbrella, so we went to CVS. And while walking through the aisle, I saw this. Alright, so when I saw it, it kind of intrigued me because I was always looking for a good Gulp container. You know, I tried the Plano, clear box, the one that are flat. I really don't. I went through 2 of those. They broke on me. They cracked. The plastic's really fragile. Didn't like those at all. So cracked on me twice. Never gonna buy it again. I tried Tupperware, but again, it's the fact that I can't carry those in a good way. If I had a big bag, maybe like over the shoulder duffel bag, that's fine. But you know, that I really didn't like that type of setup. Well, first of all, I said to myself, well, this is the one for me. It's sealed inside. It's got the rubber gaskets, and it's double walled. It's a cooler, but I care less about the cooling factor on this. But it is double walled, so it is pretty strong. I guess if you drop it and the outside wall cracks, the inside's still good. But again, these are like about $5. And even if CVS doesn't have this, you could find these online, and they're readily available. They got weird colors. I could care less about the colors, but this has been a really good addition to my fluking outfits. All right, so you see all the Gulp in there. And some guys ask, oh, but it's kind of deep. How you get it? It's really easy, and I have multiple stuff in it. I don't know if you can see it, but there's multiple stuff in there. So like if I want to get the chartreuse one, I would just like shake it around a little bit, and then I would be able to find the chartreuse one. You know, so it's really not that bad. It's the fact that, okay, the rectangular ones, I can't fit that in this bag. Okay, so now let's go to the bag. The bag, I got this at Cabela's. I believe they're normally somewhere around $40 or so, a little bit pricey for me if you ask me. But you can find these on sale a lot of times for like $25. And I did pick this up for $25. It's great. This fits the container perfectly, just like that. And you can see that it goes up pretty much like a little bit more than halfway up. But most of my liquid and heaviness is going to be pretty much middle part down, so it's not top heavy at all. It's not gonna fall out, and it fits. I don't even have to snug it. It just fits nice and snug right in there. So let's just go through my bag, okay? All right, so this is a fly bag. You can unzip this, and I have all the stuff I need. If I need to throw some bucktails, like some Spro style, I got these. I got some hollow body teasers. These are always good. Epoxy teasers, and just spare hooks. I have packs of hooks inside of it, but if I need to retie, the hooks are right here at my disposal. I don't know if you can see it, sorry. Go down a little bit more. So yeah, so everything's here. So it is a waist bag. So it goes around my waist, and when I am wading, let's say knee deep in water, and I don't want to go back to shore to retie or anything, I could do everything without moving. I could just be in the water and retie everything. It's a lot easier than, you know, carrying a big bag full of a lot of stuff, because really fluking, you don't need to bring a lot of stuff. Especially if you're just using a Gulp. You can use just Gulp, maybe some teasers, all you need is some hooks, some sinkers. You don't need a lot of stuff when you fluke, basically. Okay, so, and this zips up. Okay, and that's it. And when you do buy these do have attachments, so you could wrap this around your neck to take the weight off your hips. It's actually a chest bag, so you could actually have it up here against your chest, so if you are wading in the water, this bag won't be anywhere near it. So that's a good thing. And on this side, you could put a water bottle in here if you want, but I usually put some sinkers in here, and these really never fall out. And inside, what I have is, you know, just some line, some wet ones in case you know, you need to clean yourself up, or you got some abrasions, some extra hooks. Okay, basically it. I got some, you know, extra bucktails, whatnot, but really it's pretty, you know, you want it to be a little bit lightweight. You don't want to bring the kitchen sink. The only thing heavy really is all the sinkers that you're going to use. But yeah, so that's about it. But there's one thing that kind of bugged me while I was out there. It doesn't leak that much because it's almost always in an upright position when I'm fishing, when I'm out there. But it's the fact when I go for my Gulp and I have no place to put this down. I don't have a table, I don't have a deck or anything like that. I don't have the floor. A lot of times it's just water completely around me. I'm just wading the water. And when I undo this, now it's like, where am I gonna put this? Like, I don't want to put it in my bag all the time and unzip it and put it in my bag. So basically what I'm gonna do is a little tweak. Okay, and I am making sure that I know which side repels and which side attracts. So that's the way I want to do it. So I'm going to remember that that's going up. I'm really generously putting a lot of epoxy because I want to cover the entire top portion of the cap. Mixed it up for a good minute or so, and I'm pouring the entire content. Well, not the entire content, there's a lot of epoxy left in there, but I kind of eyeballed it. I figured that's how much I'll need, and yeah, basically it came out okay. I'm putting the magnet on the highest point of the cap, which is that fake pull tab. It is a little tilted, but it really makes no difference because it's really at the highest point, and that's fine. And I put the magnet underneath the can and let that set. And this dried up pretty quick within 5 minutes. Well, it is 5 minute epoxy, but it really did set pretty quick. So putting the epoxy on keeps it from leaking. It's totally sealed right now. And that magnet, well, I got that magnet there. It is, of course, when I take out, I could just stick it right there because I stuck a magnet underneath there as well. Let me just show you. Okay. See, got that magnet there. No more spilling. Now, when I'm out there and I have no place to put this damn lid, I can just stick it right underneath there and then grab whatever I have to grab and then just put it back up and tighten it up and put it right back in my bag. Alright, so basically that's it. Make sure you use a lot of newspapers. It could get a little messy with all the epoxy, but epoxy is a fisherman's best friend, I'll tell you. Again, I'll put the link in the description box for this canister and also for the bag. And that's basically it, really. It's pretty simple, but it's served me well for the last 3 years or so. And probably won't go back to anything else. Alright guys, so that's about it. I got these two, put that in there and there, put this around your waist, and you're good to go. You could walk miles of shoreline. You don't need refrigeration for Gulp, of course. So really this is all you really need. And you have a pretty good place to carry it, and you could really put everything you need for fluking in here. And that's about it. If this helped you out, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe, and hopefully bring out some more good stuff. Alright, thanks, bye.